The story begins in the isolated town of Widow's Bay, where strange events start unfolding after a lone sailor disappears in a mysterious fog. At the same time, a rare earthquake shakes the island. The power fails, and the local radio fills with unexplained static, signaling that something sinister has awakened. Mayor Tom is more concerned about protecting the town's image because a New York Times journalist has arrived to write an article that could revive the struggling community through tourism. However, local historian Jerry eagerly tells a reporter about Widow's Bay's disturbing past, including stories of cannibalism, witch trials, and supernatural legends. Meanwhile, local resident Wick warns Tom that the earthquake, the fog, and the disappearance of fisherman Shep are signs that an ancient curse has returned. According to old legends, people affected by the fog develop white eyes, lose their senses, and eventually die. Tom dismisses the warnings, believing they are only superstitions. When Shep suddenly reappears, he is rushed to the hospital. Shortly after waking up, his eyes turn completely white. He violently attacks Tom, and then dies without explanation. The incident convinces Tom that something unnatural is happening, although he continues hiding the truth from the public. The mystery deepens as hidden underground tunnels and an ancient chamber are revealed beneath the town, suggesting that Widow's Bay has been hiding dark secrets for generations. Believing the town has finally escaped its bad reputation after receiving positive publicity, Tom soon faces another crisis. Wick publicly accuses him of ignoring the supernatural danger and challenges him to spend a night inside the town's infamous haunted inn. Tom accepts to prove the ghost stories are false. During the night, he experiences terrifying paranormal events, including mysterious voices, moving objects, and encounters with a man named William, who later transforms into a disturbing clown-like figure. Tom eventually discovers a decaying corpse hidden beneath the building before escaping in terror. The following morning, security footage reveals that William never existed. Tom had spent the entire night alone, leading authorities to blame mold-induced hallucinations, while Wick insists the town's curse is responsible. As tourism increases, Tom meets Marissa, a visitor who quickly catches his attention. However, strange encounters continue when an old woman attacks him on the roadside, scratching him before disappearing. Tom later learns from Wick that the attacker is a legendary sea hag, a supernatural creature that marks its victims before hunting them relentlessly. Although warned to isolate himself for 72 hours, Tom refuses to fully believe the legend. While trying to continue living normally, Tom begins dating Marissa, but growing paranoia causes him to suspect anyone approaching his home could be the sea hag in disguise. That night, the creature infiltrates his house by taking the appearance of his deceased wife before revealing its true monstrous form. After a brutal struggle, Wick arrives just in time and kills the creature, saving Tom's life. At the same time, Father Bryce leaves behind a cryptic voicemail suggesting he has discovered something important. Shortly afterward, Tom, Wick, and Patricia find the priest dead under suspicious circumstances, making it appear as though he committed suicide. The focus then shifts to Patricia, who becomes obsessed with a self-help book she discovers inside her mobile library. The book promises to make people admire her and convinces her to organize a community party. As Patricia follows its instructions, her behavior becomes increasingly unstable. During the event, guests suddenly begin treating her with unusual affection after drinking punch she unknowingly prepared using the book's supernatural influence. Sheriff Bashir discovers that the celebration has transformed into a horrifying ritual. Patricia is wearing a strange ceremonial crown. Dead crows cover the room, and the supposed self-help guide is revealed to be an ancient spell book. Outside, everyone who attended the party falls into a trance and begins walking toward the ocean to drown themselves. Patricia finally destroys the cursed book by burning it, breaking its control over the guests, although many still blame her for what happened. Following Father Bryce's death, Tom, Patricia, and Wick search his office for answers. Among the remaining clues is a partially burned diary belonging to Sarah Warren, wife of the town's founder. The diary reveals that Richard Warren, Widow's Bay's first mayor, may have been corrupted by an ancient curse connected to a mysterious cylinder he always wore around his neck. Wick believes recovering this artifact could be the key to ending the supernatural events affecting the island. Meanwhile, Tom accidentally consumes hallucinogenic black mushrooms while investigating another clue. The mushrooms give him disturbing visions and what locals call true sight, allowing him to perceive terrifying entities hidden within the darkness. As Tom's mental state deteriorates, his son Evan rebels against his father's growing paranoia and repeatedly sneaks out with friends, placing himself in increasing danger. Tom also relives painful memories involving his late wife, who became permanently incapacitated after a failed attempt to leave Widow's Bay years earlier. He realizes that no one truly escapes the island's curse. The season's opening arc ends with Tom physically and emotionally exhausted. As supernatural visions intensify, he hears an eerie voice emerging from complete darkness before seeing an unknown presence moving toward him. The mystery surrounding Widow's Bay has only begun, and it becomes clear that the island's curse reaches far deeper than haunted legends, threatening everyone who lives there.